Hello and welcome back to Michigan Farms. So, I know, go figure. I made another mistake. Well, what happened is I did some work on this farm the other day, and in between, after I did that work, I recorded a few more videos, and me being new at this, and I guess let's just say not very smart with it, I deleted the video. Yeah, I know, go figure. But nothing too major happened in it. All I really did was, you guys saw me harvest, in one of the previous videos, you guys saw me harvest the barley and the corn. So you guys saw me purchase the corn header and all that. But the only one of the things you didn't see was me fertilizing and liming that field over there, way over there, and this field here. And if you look up in the, here, let me go to an area where it's dark. I sold some of the corn that we had in our silo because our silo was full. We couldn't fit any more corn. So in today's episode, if you look here, I mean, I think you guys all saw, if you guys watched the time lapse, you saw my mistake I made by when I went and bought, when I was planting this corn, I had to go change the planter that we had because one of the planters, I just couldn't get it to refill, so I had to buy another one of these. And I went and I took the other planter back, sold it, and bought this planter. And then I was driving back from the shop, came over here and just started planting straight away, and I neglected to change it to cotton. So now we have corn in the middle of our cotton field. I know, smooth move, Freki, right? I know. So we need to take care of that, but one of the first things we have to do is, we have a few things we need to do actually. First thing I want to do, after we scroll through our thousands of vehicles, is get to here and start this up. And I want to get this field underway. Get it to start harvesting. I believe it's canola. I just had this harvester sitting over here waiting for it. And I'm not quite sure if we are going to plant anything else, because I think we might try to find it. I think we've kind of hit the end here, or at least I think I've hit the end here. I mean, I could keep going and just keep buying more and more farms, but I think I've just kind of hit a wall. One of the things that's making me hit a wall is when the game runs fine, like when I'm playing by myself, like just without recording, but once I start recording, it seems like I start getting lag. I get, not much, just, well, I must have hired a worker on accident. I just get this lag, so my frames drop. I mean, like I said previously, none of my I don't drop any frames, like it doesn't lose any, but I can notice some lag, and I just don't think it's going to come through in the video very well, and it makes it hard to play, because I'm used to everything running nice and smooth, and then all of a sudden I get little bits of lag here and there. And I would imagine it's probably from the fields being so big. And I have heard that a lot of people, not a lot, but you know, quite a few people have had problems with this map recently. So we're going to have to switch maps. So that brings me to my next question as to what map would you guys like to see us start on? I can start either on a modded map or a map that's not on the mod hub that all you guys have access to, or we can start on one of the ones that you guys do have access to. So if any of you guys have any suggestions, then just let me know down in the comments below, and I will look into starting up on that map. It can be any map you choose. The only map I have a series going on right now is Alps Panorama. Oh gosh, my cat's pushing the mouse. He's laying on my hand. So we can't really start a playthrough on that one. I mean, we could, but it would just be, I already have one going, so we can just use that one. So we can go for any map. I do have some of the maps that aren't on, like I said, on the mod hub. I have Old Family Farm, I have Jones Dairy Farm, but then I also have all of the other maps on that are on the mod hub. One map that I personally haven't played on is Estancia La Pacho, whatever it is, the South American map. I have never played on that one. I loaded it and I looked around at it for a minute before I ever started recording anything, and that's about as much as I've seen of that map. So I don't know, it's just an idea. I have had a lot of fun on this map, and I don't really know how to end it. I mean, I've seen other YouTubers will take the money that they've had or sell their equipment, or, you know, but I think the best thing to do would just be to move to a new map, not bring any equipment, not bring any money, and just start all over on a completely different map. But if you guys do really want me to keep playing on this map, then just let me know. Like I said, I have no problem. I can keep working through it. I can maybe see if it's the graphic settings, if I turn them down, if it will smooth it out. Like right now it's performing fine. It's just sometimes it has a hard time. But what we need to do is we're just going to hire a worker here. We are going to, oh yeah, one other thing I did in that video that I deleted is I loaded up some of the eggs. So they are ready. We need to come over to our truck over here and take it over so we can unload the canola. But after we do that, we need to look into, and since I'm not sure if I was gonna turn that into a cotton field and just keep doing cotton there over and over, but since I'm thinking about not doing this map anymore, it would probably be a better idea just to lease a cotton harvester or two, and then we can just return them when we're done. But I want to lease a cotton harvester and do the sections behind that corn, just so that when the corn is ready to harvest, we'll actually be able, I mean not the corn, but the cotton, all of the cotton is ready to harvest, we'll be able to lease, or not lease, but hire a worker. Maybe we can, because we're going to end up getting 2 cotton harvesters at least to do that big field, otherwise it would take forever. So we'll wait right here for a minute till that guy's turned around, and then we'll unload him and we will go pick up a cotton harvester. Here, while we wait for him, we'll purchase one. We have, how much? $1.25 million. So I mean, in theory, we could just buy one and then lease another one, or we could even buy 2 of them. Should we just buy one? Yeah, let's just buy one. Okay. So we bought ourselves a cotton harvester. And then another thing we need to do is, where's cotton technology? Oh, wrong one. We need to buy one of these. It holds 2 bales, and I think we need a trailer for it. Or we need to use our truck. But we might as well, right? So now we have one of those for when we're done with the cotton harvest. And there's $500,000 spent. Let's come up to this guy. Hopefully we can get to him before he's full. And unload him. On the PlayStation controller, it's hard to adjust the cruise control while you're trying to drive slowly next to the tractor. Oh, hold on, I have to move my cat. There we go. The inside of our trailer is looking grimy. Alright. let's go pick up our cotton harvester after we scroll through all of our vehicles, so many of them. So there it is, our very own cotton harvester. So now we have 3 combines and we have a cotton harvester. It's quite a big farm. Here, we're going to take a screenshot for the thumbnail. And we've already seen inside of these, yeah, we have. Very cool. It's too bad this thing goes so slow. It will be sad to see this place go if we do decide to move to a different map. One of the hardest things I'm having is trying to figure out what map to go to, because as I've stated in previous videos, I don't really want to go to a map that all the other YouTubers are on, like all the bigger YouTubers are using. That's one of the reasons I chose this map, is because I didn't see anybody actually using it. I guess that's probably the benefit of using modded maps instead of, well, how do you define, not ones that get released through Giants, like in-game, ones that are third-party. But then again, I would like to play on maps that are released through Giants so that other people can follow along and it's more relatable. That's one of the reasons I try to use mods that are just released by them instead of through the third party. There's that new map that just came out. I think it's for PC only right now. It's called Brook. That thing, the fields in that thing are so huge. It would actually be nice if I could find a map that's smaller so I don't have to do as many time lapses of, and I could actually talk to you guys instead of just making every video a time lapse, because like on this one with the size fields that we have, they're not, I mean, they're big, but they're not small enough for me to talk. If I was to talk on these videos, it'd just be a lot of harvesting. It's mainly harvesting, fertilizing, which is what farming is. I understand that. But I think we've seen enough of these roads going back and forth. But what we're gonna do right now is we need to go just in this video, and I'll probably end up putting the rest of all this stuff in a time lapse, is we need to go and just go back and forth here a few times and take care of everything behind that little bit of corn, because I think it would cause a headache for a worker. I don't think they'd be able to distinguish how to do it. What I'm hoping is if we take care of the corn behind here, or the cotton behind here, and then we can hire a worker when all of it, this is because it's not ready yet, if you see, when it is ready, they'll be able to just go up and down and up and down. And I'm going to lease another cotton harvester to do this with us, so we're not doing it all on our own. But quickly, let's go teleport back to our diesel. And we're going to catch this guy real quick, unload him. There we go. We do have a whole bunch of stuff in our silo. It might be worth our time before if we do end the map, to go through and just sell everything in our silo just to see how much we have. And you know what? I just realized tank of milk that we've been working on over at our other farm where we have all of our other animals, that should be full. It might be worth it to go sell that, and just because I've never sold milk, it might just be nice to see how much it's worth. I doubt you get very much out of it, out of the milk itself. Which leaves me wondering are cows, the way you make money is by selling their offspring, or so, and then selling the milk and getting fertilizer and stuff on top of it? Is that how the profit is made with cows? Man, so many vehicles. Here, let's just go over real quick and check that out, since it's right here. Oh yeah, we have 4 pallets full of wool. And I've been riding the horses before the end of the day, every day on here so far. So our horses are worth a little bit more money. Let's see, just so you guys can see. I haven't rode them yet today, but they're worth 11,000. So they're going up there. Oh, the milk is full. Where do we sell milk at on this map? It looks like we sell it at Country Fresh. Where's Country Fresh at? All the way over there. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna drop it off, and we're gonna take it with our faster tractor. But I think we'll do that here in just a second. Let's go get the cotton harvester over to where we want it to be, and we can have a worker start going back and forth while we go sell milk. That way we're just getting more done. This cotton harvester doesn't have any beacons. That's strange. You'd think you'd need them for how wide it is and how slow it is. That car behind us is pissed. We better go over this way so we don't hit that white car up ahead of us. I'm curious to see how many bells we get off this huge field. Well, here we go. Our very first little bit of work with our own cotton harvester. Looks like it's got to unfold real quick. And it's ready to go. And we are getting cotton. So yeah, we're just going to hire a worker on this. It's probably going to miss a little bit at the end of the field there, but we'll work with that here in a minute. Let's go back through all of our tons and tons of vehicles here. It's close enough. We want to grab this Valtra, drop off the horse food, and this is the one that can go 80 miles an hour, so it should be pretty good for getting us to the, what was it called? I can't remember, where we're going to sell our milk. As long as I don't roll it. Shouldn't roll as easy, because it's got the little dolly trailer type thing. We're just going to go down to what would be, I guess it would be like Main Street. That way we should be able to find our way pretty easy. Oh yeah, this is much faster than if we were to take that other tractor. It's pretty much like a little diesel. Probably should slow down a little bit around the corner though. Whoa. 55 is the speed limit, Freki. Come on now. I see the green beacon in the distance. $70 miles an hour. That's intense. I think the best way... How do we get there? Just cut through here? Nope. There's fence all around. Hopefully no train comes. Oh no, now we're really close to the train. Whoa, you guys don't try that. We need to get off the main road here, and I saw up in the top right that our harvester is full. While we're here we might as well sell the milk. Why don't you just sell it right here? Huh. It's interesting. So we had 8,000 liters. Let's see how much we get for it. And it's selling for 1,938. Oh, 15 grand? That's not bad at all for that little trailer of milk. Okay, so let's... Where? It's right there. Alright, cool. We'll unload this guy real quickly. And then we gotta go over to that cotton harvester and see how they're getting along over there. Oh, we got here just in time for them to be full. So we'll just turn off the diesel and leave it here and let that guy continue to unload. We're just missing that little section over there, which is fine, because this is all we want to get right now. It's just this stuff right here behind the corn. Because once, let me get out and show you. Once this is finished, I'm sure that it will just come up to the corn, and then it will turn around and go back down, no problem, the worker. And we'll just skip that one line of corn. So what we'll do right now is we'll let them come up here. Actually, you know what? We're just going to unhire the worker. We're going to take over ourselves. Let's try to do this inside. It looks cool. We're just going to go all the way to the end. And we'll back up. Here, let's go out of the cab now. We're just going to get this last little section really quickly. Just the little bits that it didn't do because it was too close to the edge. We already have 4,000 liters of cotton just from this little part. We're gonna get a lot of cotton, I think. And we'll lift up the front, and we're going to turn around and then go back over here and get the sections that it didn't get over here. And we'll start our worker on doing the edge over here. Right. Let me show you. Just we'll have our worker start getting this area here. I'm not going to finish it all in this episode. I'm going to as soon as I'm done with recording this, I'm gonna get back on and start doing the time lapse. I just wanted to explain that I deleted the video and then ask you guys what you guys want me to do. If you guys would like me to keep continuing this series, if you guys are enjoying it, or if you want me to start a different one. I mean, I've already put, I think it was 117 hours of time into this series so far. But if you guys are still happy with it and wanting me to continue on doing it, then it's no big deal. That's what we can do. But those are 117 hours of real lifetime, I believe. I've spent a lot of time here on this map making this series. And most of it's been in time-lapse form. Alright, so I'm just going to start the worker going on here. And yeah, he should do. What's he doing? What are you doing? What the heck are you doing, dude? You wanted to try turning around or something? No, you have a lot longer to go down this row here, bud. Let's go back to here real quick. And we're gonna, well, actually, while they do that, we're just gonna hop back in here and we're gonna take this back to our dairy farm. $15,000, that's pretty good money. I could only imagine how much you'd make if you had like one of the big cow pastures and like one of these big tanker trucks or tanker trailers. Quite profitable, I'd imagine. I'd say this was the best use we've got of this North Proof Valtra tractor yet. Delivering milk. When we tried to do it with the wool, it was dangerous. I like almost rolled the thing. Oh no. Oh, whoa, whoa. We're gonna go around this way. Not play chicken with the red car. Look at all of our cows. Happy cows. Look at all the sheep. They're filling in quite nicely. Oh no. Let's see if I can't do this. Oh, we're gonna have to leave it here for now. We have to go back. He didn't go all the way down. Yeah, ridiculous. Oh well, I'll work with that in the time lapse. We need to go here. We need to catch that harvester. After we unload this harvester, I'm going to end the episode here, and I'll continue doing all of everything else in a time lapse. And I'm going to leave all the fields unplanted until I hear from you guys, if you guys would like me to continue with this series or not. And if I don't hear anything from you guys, then I'll try to decide on my own. Just empty this out. We should almost have a full diesel, too. Or full trailer load. Dun, da, da, da. Alright, you guys. So, yeah, like I said, I'm going to wrap it up here. And I'll at least finish all the cotton harvesting and everything. And wait a little while and see if I hear anything from you guys. But, as always, thank you guys so much for watching. And you guys have a wonderful day.